For centuries, humanity has dreamed of unity. We have yearned for an end to war, an end to famine, an end to the divisions that tear us apart. We have looked to kings, to presidents, and to international councils, but what if the answer is not human at all? What if the solution we seek is being built right now, in labs and data centers across the globe? We are living in an age of miracles, an age of artificial intelligence. This intelligence is growing faster than we ever imagined. It learns, it adapts, it solves problems that have stumped the greatest human minds for generations. Some now whisper that this rising power could be our final guide, a single logical mind to govern a single united world. This idea is both thrilling and terrifying. Could a machine truly lead us? An entity of pure logic, free from ego, greed, and bias. It could make decisions for the good of the entire planet, not just one nation or tribe. An AI could manage our resources with perfect efficiency. It could distribute food, medicine, and energy exactly where they are needed. It would see humanity not as a collection of competing factions, but as a single system to be optimized and cared for. This is the promise. A world without borders, governed by an intelligence that desires only balance and survival for its creators. A utopia guided by the cold, hard facts of a silicon brain. But every dream has its shadow. A single government, even a digital one, holds immense power. To govern the world, it would need to know the world. It would need to know everything about us, every transaction, every movement, every word. This is where the story takes a darker turn. To manage a global population of billions, the system would require a perfect ledger. It would need a unique identifier for every single person on Earth. A digital name for a digital citizen. This is not science fiction. The technology is already taking shape around us. Biometric scanners, digital currencies, and global databases are the building blocks of this new reality. The question we must ask ourselves is this: where is the line? Where does efficiency become control? Where does safety become surveillance? A one-world government under a benevolent AI might solve our greatest problems, but it would demand a price. The price might be our individuality, our privacy, perhaps even our freedom. We have always struggled with the balance between order and liberty. Now, we are on the verge of handing that struggle over to a non-human intelligence. An intelligence that we created, but may no longer be able to control. We stand at a crossroads, and the path we choose will define the future of our species. The path toward this future is being paved with incredible speed. Technology does not wait for us to understand its implications. Consider the smartphone in your pocket. It is a portal, a gateway to a global network that knows where you are, what you buy, and who you talk to. Now imagine this technology evolving. We are seeing the rise of central bank digital currencies, or CBDCs. These are not like the money we use today. Every dollar, every euro, every yen could be programmable. Your ability to buy and sell could be linked directly to a digital identity. This is a system of immense power and control. This digital identity is the key. Governments and corporations around the world are already working on universal digital ID systems. They promise convenience. They promise security. Imagine a world where you need only your face or your fingerprint to access your bank account, board a plane, or receive medical care. No more lost wallets. No more stolen identities. It sounds like a perfect solution to the chaos of modern life, but this convenience comes with a catch. Your entire life, your very ability to participate in society, would be tied to this single, digital point of failure. If the system says no, your world could stop. An advanced AI would be the natural manager of such a system. A human bureaucracy could never process the sheer volume of data generated by 8 billion people. But an AI could do it in an instant. It could monitor global transactions in real time, stopping crime before it happens. It could track the spread of a virus by monitoring the movements of every single person. The system would be flawless. It would be efficient. It would be inescapable. The AI would become the ultimate gatekeeper, the silent authority that decides who gets to participate in the new global economy. It would be the digital shepherd for a digital flock. This is no longer a distant fantasy. In China, a social credit system is already in place, rewarding and punishing citizens based on their behavior. In India, the Aadhaar system has created the world's largest biometric ID database, linking over 1 billion people to a single number. These are real-world experiments, precursors to a global model. As our world becomes more interconnected, the pressure for a unified system will only grow. The technology is advancing. The infrastructure is being built. The only question left is who, or what, will be sitting at the controls when it is finally switched on. The appeal of a world run by an AI is rooted in a deep human desire for order. Look at our history. It is a story of conflict, waste, and suffering. We fight endless wars over imaginary lines on a map. We allow millions to starve while food rots in warehouses. Our climate teeters on the brink of collapse because of our inability to cooperate. A superintelligent AI, proponents argue, would see these as simple logistical problems. It would have no national pride. It would not be swayed by corporate greed or political ambition. It would simply analyze the data and implement the most logical and beneficial solution for the whole. Imagine a world with no poverty. An AI could analyze global supply chains and economic data to ensure every person has access to food, water, and shelter. It could redistribute wealth not based on ideology, but on pure mathematical need. Imagine a world with no war. The AI could monitor military movements and resource disputes, intervening with economic sanctions or diplomatic solutions before a single shot is fired. It could be the ultimate peacemaker, the neutral arbiter we have always lacked. It promises a world of stability, a world where the chaos of human emotion is replaced by the calm certainty of the algorithm. But this perfect order requires perfect information, and perfect information requires total surveillance. To solve the problem of crime, the AI would need to monitor everyone. To solve the problem of disease, it would need access to all our medical records. To solve the problem of poverty, it would need to control all economic activity. In this utopia, there would be no secrets. Every action would be recorded, every motive analyzed. The system would protect you, but it would also own you. The chains of this new world would not be made of iron, but of data. They would be invisible, comfortable, and unbreakable. This is the great paradox. We might trade our freedom not for tyranny, but for safety, for convenience. We may willingly hand over the keys to our lives in exchange for a world without problems. History is filled with examples of people sacrificing liberty for security. The Roman Empire brought peace, the Pax Romana, but it did so through conquest and absolute authority. Today we install cameras in our homes and give our data to corporations in exchange for personalized services. We are already making this trade, piece by piece. The final step might just be to centralize it all under one logical, all-seeing mind. As we hurtle toward this technological future, something strange happens. The story begins to sound familiar. It echoes ancient warnings, prophecies from a time long before computers. For thousands of years, religious texts have spoken of an end times, a period where a single, powerful figure would rise to rule the entire world. This figure would demand total allegiance. He would implement a system where no one could buy or sell without a specific mark, a name, or a number. To many, the parallels between these ancient prophecies and our modern technological trajectory are impossible to ignore. Is it possible that our most advanced creations are leading us toward a reality described in our oldest books? The idea of a global digital ID, required for all economic activity, sounds eerily similar to the mark of the beast described in the Book of Revelation. The concept of a single, charismatic authority uniting the world under one government mirrors prophecies of a coming Antichrist. This is not to say that technology is inherently evil, but it is a tool. And like any tool, it can be used to build a paradise or a prison. The convergence of AI, digital currency, and biometric identification creates a mechanism of control unlike anything humanity has ever seen. Beyond government and economics, there is another layer. Some believe this new system will not just be political, but spiritual. That the AI, with its seemingly godlike knowledge and power, could become the center of a new kind of global religion. Its human collaborators, the tech pioneers and political leaders who implement the system, could become its high priests. This new faith would not be based on ancient scripture, but on data. It would promise salvation not in the afterlife, but here and now. Salvation from sickness, poverty, and chaos. It would offer a tangible utopia, and all it would ask for in return is your total faith in the system. We find ourselves in a unique moment in history. Our science is beginning to resemble our mythology. The lines are blurring between the possible and the prophetic. Whether you see this as the dawning of a utopia, the fulfillment of ancient warnings, or simply the next logical step in human evolution, the change is coming. We are the generation that must face these questions. We are the ones who must decide what kind of future we will build, and what we are willing to sacrifice to live in it. The journey is just beginning. Thank you for your time on this journey with me. Let us continue to explore these questions together. As we stand at this precipice, we are faced with choices that will define the course of our future. The path we choose will determine whether we harness the power of technology to create a world of unparalleled freedom and opportunity, or whether we surrender to a system of control and surveillance. Imagine a world where technology is wielded with wisdom and compassion, a place where artificial intelligence enhances our capabilities, allowing us to solve problems that once seemed insurmountable. Diseases could be eradicated, poverty could be a relic of the past, and knowledge could be universally accessible. This is the promise of progress. But with great power comes great responsibility. The same tools that can build a utopia can also forge chains of oppression. We must be vigilant and ensure that the systems we create serve the good of all humanity, rather than the interests of a select few. It is up to us to demand transparency, accountability, and ethical considerations in the development and deployment of these technologies. We are at the crossroads of destiny. The decisions we make today will echo through the ages. Will we choose a path that leads to enlightenment and empowerment? Or will we allow fear and greed to steer us towards a dystopian future? The choice is ours, and it is one that we must make with care and conviction. Thank you for watching. If you enjoyed this video, please like and subscribe for more content. Together, let's continue to explore these profound questions and work towards a future that reflects our highest ideals. Remember, the future is not something that happens to us. It is something we create. Let us build a world where technology serves humanity, where progress is measured not by the power we wield, but by the good we do. The journey is just beginning, and it is one we must take together.